Pop quiz.
Have fun.
All right.
Crushed it.
January jumps out there in the lead.
Homework.
What about Ashley? Ashley, you did your homework? You got one?
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Be yourself. Natalie, I have the questions. Natalie, come on, bring up the rear. The caboose. The caboose is loose. What do you got?
It sounds like you're yucking my yum.
Oh, good job.
Me to...
Love that for you. All right. Are we ready to get dank?
Let's get dank.
Do it.
Welcome to the DANK Pod. Join us on our chaotic adventure of what it means to be Disney adults. Like, follow, comment, and share wherever you listen. Send any questions or feedback to us at thedankpod@gmail.com. This week we're voting on which holiday is the best for visiting the parks. Let's get dank.
What are we talking about today?
Holidays.
Well, that was Chipper.
He's been upset at my chipperness all day, you guys.
She's been over the top Chipper. You know what it's like? It's like somebody who's just a fun drunk, and you're not drunk.
Is it like, could it be like when you're trying to concentrate at work and somebody's like jamming out like at the top of their lungs? Just filled with joy?
No, not at all.
I mean, if you had to deal with
Are
that
you
in the
yucking my yum?
office,
No, it sounds like you're yucking your wife's happiness.
It's been a rough day over here, guys.
Oh my gosh. You know what, babe? Thanks for not killing my joy.
I think a new moon is coming.
Oh,
No, not until July.
she already checked.
I've been waiting. Attitudes and moods have been weird for like 2 weeks. I've been trying to figure out what's going on in the
5 days,
universe.
man.
Oh, I guess that's no, but I thought it was like July 10th when I looked it up. But maybe that was the full moon and not the new moon.
You know, just, oh gosh.
The full moon was July 11th.
It says new moon was June 25th
Yeah,
at 5:31 a.m.
yeah, it's
today.
Not the time.
but it's not a full moon.
So it's last night or
I
tonight?
said new moon, not full.
But a full moon would mean that the moon
New
is
moon
closer.
brings energy as well.
Yeah, but we're talking about science here, not
Wow.
You don't believe in the magic?
in the magic of Disney. The magic of Disney. So there's some science to be had. Like people act differently around a full moon because of like the gravitational force or the gravitational pull, just like tides, right? The fluids in your body,
Forces, right?
chemicals, can be impacted in that way. There's some science behind that. But the energy of a new moon, interesting. Tell me about your pagan philosophies.
You know, he's so good.
I actually can have you subscribe to a Substack. She's pretty good.
Yeah, feel
Yeah.
free to share that Substack with us. I'll be happy to indulge. Yeah, I'm
I
cool
thought you were
with
going to say ignore.
It sounds like he's yucking your yum, by the way.
that. No, I like this is like I'm not gonna lie.
Actually, I'll send it to you. It's a good read.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. I get into some stuff. Like I'll go down the rabbit hole, but you're gonna tick that neurodivergent box of mine. You know what I discovered this week, Natalie? Time travel.
What?
Time travel to the past, not possible at all.
No.
Only to the future?
On to the future. We're doing it right now. Look.
Yeah.
But
I think, I've always felt like pictures are time travel, books are time travel.
it's an interesting way to emote with the cosmos.
Even movies,
The Cosmo.
I
like
love that.
videos. Like, I think that's, I feel like we think time travel is like, oh, our person has to be taken from one era to the next. But I believe that it also is that you can bring a piece of the past with you till now.
That's deep.
Very emotional. Wait to make our audience cry. Somebody get him a tissue.
That'd be so dope.
Right?
Back to the Future.
BTTF.
You know what I'm really looking forward to? The teleporter.
Nah, man. I discovered some problems with the teleporter. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Something about the
Why?
soul. I'm not sure if you can teleport the soul.
What the
It might
fuck?
just be like a zombie.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Don't take away the teleporter from me.
All right. I'm saying that we might be able to do objects, but
So I think you could do it. We are way off track already. Try to resurrect this. Sorry to our
The new
AC
moon
fans,
energy.
right? The new moon energy. So we're here to talk about holidays. Specifically, what about the holidays?
What are the best times?
what's
To
your
the park.
favorite holiday to go to Disney?
I know Jonathan's
Best holiday
least
to
favorite holiday.
Well,
Oh, what's your least favorite?
For Disney?
Well, for theme parks in general.
Oh wow, but what about Mickey Spooky? That's safe.
I love that you're already there.
She knows.
Yeah, for any guesses, I'm not a fan of Halloween. I dislike Halloween immensely. Despise
Across the board.
Halloween.
He doesn't even like the candy, you guys.
Nope.
What?
I don't want anything
You
to do
don't
with
have
Halloween.
a favorite candy at all.
And, I
Oh,
have
he has a favorite candy.
It's an Easter candy.
And with
'Cause you're-
Easter candy.
You're still praying?
Starburst jelly beans.
Oh.
Ooh, it's a good jelly bean.
You
Yeah.
know, they really got the market when they came out because do you remember the jelly beans before Starburst?
Oh, they were like dirt,
It's like you always got them, but you never wanted them.
right? It was like chewing on like slightly. It was, you know what it was? It's between candy corn and black licorice on a scale of candies, right?
Don't put candy corn down there.
Ooh,
There's
the
not a lot of people.
audacity. How dare you?
Not a
You
lot
know,
of
you
people
need to
like
upgrade
candy
your
corn.
candy corn. Corn pumpkins.
Ooh.
I
We're off track again. It's my fault this time.
Look at that accountability, you guys.
Holiday. Okay, so holidays.
Holiday. Okay, first.
What are
What's,
Go ahead.
go
Sorry.
ahead. What's your
No,
question?
I was going to ask what the holidays are.
Dang. That's...
Holidays are often rooted in cultural and religious
Oh
traditions.
shit, babe was ready.
She's like, it's almost like she Googled that.
And usually it emphasizes gathering.
Okay. All right. So with that in mind, what are the holidays that set off at theme parks, at Universal, at Disney, at SeaWorld, SeaWorld?
I mean, they have all the major ones.
What are those?
New Year's.
That's a way to start up. Do all parks have New Year's Eve celebrations?
Ooh.
I don't know about
Good. Well, Animal Kingdom won't because of the animals.
Okay.
But we can Google it to find out.
Yeah. Epcot does, right? You said that Epcot is one that you hope to reach.
Attend.
Yes, attend is the word I
Yeah,
was
they
looking
bring
for.
in stages and they have DJs in the different worlds.
Yeah. It's like a rave
Okay.
at Disney. A Disney rave, if you will.
Does
Fascinating.
the Magic Kingdom do anything?
I mean, it's not a rave. What's the point? I'm just kidding.
You think
great
it'd be
question.
like
January.
a happily ever after kind of like kiss at midnight thing?
Aw, that's cute. That's cute.
Also, like Hollywood Studios would be an interesting. I think Hollywood Studios and Epcot draw the most mature crowds.
Hollywood Studios and Epcot. Right, because you can, you know,
Put alcohol in your Crystal Light there.
I mean, you could. Yeah, Jonathan. Because they also have good rides. Don't be such an alcoholic. What's wrong with you?
So is New Year? So New Year's Eve is the last holiday of the year.
See.
So what's the first holiday of our year? And then does New Year's Eve? So by definition, just of the gathering and the spirited environment, New Year's Eve qualifies. But the legal definition, it does not.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like we don't get paid for both. You only get paid for the.
You only
for
get
day
paid.
of.
You get paid for the hangover.
Oh yeah. Oh man, good times.
Yeah. All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you ranking New Year's Eve? Let's rope them together. New Year's Eve / New Year's Day celebrations at theme parks.
Personal ranking.
Yeah.
I mean, for the personal ranking,
Here are the rules to ranking. Rules are there are no rules.
you can tell us the rules 20
yeah.
minutes in.
Yep. Mhm.
This is crazy.
That's exactly. I want to see if you would fail first. and then
Welcome
rules
to my
are
life.
there are no rules. You can use any
Ooh.
ranking system you wish to use, any point system, any value or triggers that you choose for it. It should be personal, so it's how you see it yourself. And I don't care if you've been there or haven't been there. We have all been around the sun at least once, and we know the meaning of said holidays. So you can go from there. Natalie, what's your ranking of the idea? Natalie looks like she put something in her mouth that she's not sure about swallowing. She's choking it down. She's got her hand over her
Yeah,
mouth.
spit on my pictures, guys. Don't be crazy.
So, Natalie's doing her
Okay.
extracurricular photo cataloging, but they're Disney photos, so they're on brand.
Yeah, except
Oh,
there's a K in there. But shh,
oh,
he's cool. He's cool.
No
Okay.
questions asked.
Yeah.
No questions asked. Okay, so I would say, again, without having to experience, in my mind, it's definitely Epcot. I'd rank it a strong 72, especially because like you don't get to like party once. You get to party at each of like their time zone.
Ooh.
Are you serious? It's their time zones?
Jonathan's
they do
interest
the-
has peaked.
They do the countdown 8 hours earlier in England than they do in the U.S.
Is there? Oh, there. You know what? Maybe not every country has it. I told you I haven't experienced it. Where's January?
Every
Where's the
country
sun?
has a New Year.
No, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I don't think Disney does every. Let's see. Maybe they just select the top raver worlds. No, let me stop. I don't know which one is how it works. We're just gonna have to go this year. No, this year's probably gonna be a no-go. I hope they have it next year. And we're gonna have to explore and figure it out.
We're gonna skip by January for the moment because she's having an adventure somewhere. Ashley,
She's probably talking to us and she forgot she was on mute.
Ashley, what's your ranking for this?
I'm just so tired. Like, New Year's does not appeal to me. I think it's like 3 Mickey sorcerer hats.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Oh, shit. 3 Mickey sorcerer hats. What? Sorcerer hats are powerful.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's impactful for the people who go, and the fireworks are probably really cool. And like you said, if they have like different celebration time zones, that's very interesting. But I'm more of a one and done kind of gal.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Our friends will go so hard that I've had literally a friend come out and say Happy New Year's like 3 times.
Oh gosh.
And like not for funsies, like she legit thought. I'm like, it's already happened. We've already done this.
That's she's had the crystal light.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10 p.m. and 68 degrees,
68.
and that's my max.
Hmm.
Back just in time to give us their New Year's Eve at the parks ranking is January. January, you're on a hot mic.
10 out of 10.
High praise.
We waited. Hold on, we waited that long. She jumped on.
No
She said,
suspense.
10 out of 10, bitches. We're moving on.
Boom. Drop my.
What's our-
Oh,
5 Mickey ears.
Nice. That is 10 too, because Mickey has
5
2
Mickey
ears.
because they change up the park from how you normally enjoy it. They have some added events or performances.
Nice. January likes to
Make it
rock out.
interesting.
I love it. What's our next holiday to celebrate throughout the year?
After there, if I'm not mistaken, the next one they go to at least. When I say they, I don't mean Disney. I was thinking like the crowds, by the way.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because it does a lot of times get busier on Easter, also due to spring break.
Oh, so are we saying Easter? Spring break,
No, I'm
Easter?
saying like
No.
Easter is definitely not. It gets packed. There's actually like no real recognition or celebration of it that I can think of. I could be wrong.
I mean, I
But
feel
that's
like it's
how-
more like Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Mardi Gras?
Mardi Gras is let's say spring holidays, which will be spring break, Easter, Mardi Gras. Let's lump them together, including St. Patrick's Day. How do we feel about that chunk of March through beginning of May?
Doesn't feel very holiday, I feel like.
Did you rate New Year's?
Yeah. I gave it a 10 p.m. and 68 degrees.
Okay,
That's
can
why
you
I
remind
blocked
me
it
what
out.
You said again?
Yeah, the 6 or so weeks, 6 to 8 weeks from end of March through middle of May, encompassing St. Patty's Day, Easter, spring break, Mardi Gras, all that stuff.
How are we feeling about those? I mean, I like them because the Disney weather. I'm sorry, Florida weather.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. it's before
Disney
it's still
does
on
control the
summer.
weather inside the bubble. For those who don't know, there's a big weather machine. Walt set it up. It's what's actually inside of.
Imagine if they had a bubble and it never rained.
Oh man, that would be amazing.
People-
Except I kind of like when it rains because it really weeds out the weak ones,
Yeah,
and
Mm.
and then we're like, clear for us because we're professionals.
you
We're not
got it.
scared.
We know
Pro
where to be.
Professional.
We know where to be. Natalie, you're wearing a Mardi Gras inspired shirt.
No, it looks Mardi Gras inspired. It was more like green velvet, gravy inspired. And then
Gotcha.
it just so happened to be Mardi Gras because they copied my colors, but it's fine.
The whole holiday movement copied your colors. Okay, cool. How would you rate that time of year at the parks?
Crowded. So for crowds, strong 2.5. For weather, I'll give it a strong 7. I like that.
Are you grouping them together or going separate with them? Are they two
No,
separate
they're two
ratings?
separate.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Are you- is there an enjoyment rating? Like a
If I high capacity, good weather, 3.5. Low capacity, good weather, we can go to 8.
ooh,
Yeah.
it's very personal.
So funny the reasoning, like the behind the scenes.
January, do you have a ranking for this one?
I definitely like this one, especially because we're coming out of like the colder weather, getting it a little bit into the warm weather.
And to give context, cold weather starts is what degree? At that time, what's the average cold temp in January, February?
How cold do we get? Like 40s, 50s?
Mm-hmm. There are people who maybe listen to this in other parts of the world who are like,
They're
that's
like,
summertime.
That's not cold.
That's why
We
I'm
get
sorry.
-5.
For reference, if the temperature drops below 70, the Uggs come out in Orlando.
Yeah.
The what comes out?
Uggs. Go outside and you'll
Uggs,
see
you're
people
so
with puffy
funny.
jackets, Uggs, and like chunky sweaters.
I always think it's really cute when people in Florida wear earmuffs.
I agree.
That's hilarious.
That's usually
It's like I know they're for snow and wind, but and I get it. But it's
they
a little out of place here.
until like 10 a.m. and then they serve no
Yeah,
purpose because it's 80
That's
degrees
the thing.
again.
It's like chilly in the morning. You're not going to wear any of your jackets in the afternoon, but when nighttime rolls around, you will want a sweater.
Nice. Did we get your ranking though?
My ranking's going to be 3 cheeses.
Okay. Very good. Ash?
Jesus. Ooh, I love cheese.
I'm
Might
gonna
be
give it 22 hot air balloons.
Okay. Any justification for that?
Yeah, because I feel like I got a 50-50 shot of not burning to all hell outside during that time frame. There's always
Okay.
two, so the best part about a season or a holiday for me is merch. I want to look at things,
Ooh.
right? I want to see new things and maybe spend my
Fair.
money. So it gets a higher ranking for that. And then the weather, it's not quite rainy season perhaps in that time frame, but it might be overcast. And I will take 85 and overcast over 75 and sunny all day as a person who burns and sweats very badly.
Nice.
Take that. I support it. I co-sign.
I'm gonna give
Seconded.
the park atmosphere overall, weather, feeling, sense, everything going on. I'm gonna give that a dozen beignets.
I like it.
And for themed experiences, I'm gonna give it 1 Publix king cake.
Pancake?
Just one.
Publix
King
what?
cake. King cake.
The baby cake.
And then for
King cake's pretty good.
my overall excitement, I'm gonna give it 3 Catholic priests with a handful of ashes.
Are they wearing the Pope's hat?
The little like a poperdome.
They're wearing a White Sox hat.
No, they're just.
I'm just killing it tonight, man.
That's right. Lowercase t's on your forehead for everyone.
Wow.
Just like that.
Just like that. All right. What's our next holiday?
St. Patrick. Oh, no, we put
No,
it
that's
together.
all,
Okay.
yeah. We broke Natalie. Natalie's
Dig it deep.
glitching.
The thing is that it's like, we're going all holidays because I guess technically the next one's Memorial Day.
Yeah, but there's not really anything for Memorial Day at the parks, right?
No.
There's
No.
a flag ceremony, an extra special flag ceremony at Disney, isn't there, or something like that? Or is
Didn't
that
you include
Flag
most
Day?
of May in the last chunk anyway?
Yeah, most of May, but we can call Memorial Day,
We
4th
missed
of
Cinco de
July.
Mayo.
Ma'am, that's in the previous one. We from,
We didn't
Cinco de
acknowledge
Mayo,
it.
Mother's Day, Memorial Day.
Disney does pay attention to the small holidays in small ways. Like there were Mother's Day shirts, or at least mother acknowledgement shirts, right? Like
I see.
So let's
That's because they know the mothers buy the merch.
yeah,
let's rank white space holidays, and white space holidays being Mother's Day, Father's Day, Grandparents' Day. What other non-major religion holidays are there that fit into those white spaces?
does the 4th of July
What
count?
about Passover?
Passover's with Easter.
It's jumbled up in there.
Yeah,
Palm Sunday?
ma'am.
Same.
Somebody,
I
I just wanted to see what
somebody
you would
wrote,
say.
somebody rope her in there before she shouts out Good Friday.
I was literally gonna say Good Friday.
My
Birthday.
Birthday. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Birthdays are a white space
No,
holiday.
No,
Earth
Day.
Day.
Oh, Earth Day. Sorry.
That's a real
my
thing
gosh.
at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, okay, cool. Earth Day, white space. How do we feel about white space holidays? What are we ranking them? Like the B level, B tier holidays in terms of like not everybody gets a gift, but moms get one.
Two
I think I'm very
cheeseburgers.
neutral on this. Very neutral.
What does that mean? You're in
One
neutral gear.
one Elsa icicle.
Nice.
Oh,
For stabs.
Someone does not like their mother. What is happening?
No, I'm trying to go neutral, but like you can't give a 0 as a neutral, can you?
You can.
Is
There's
it
no
a 3?
rules.
There's
A
no
3?
Rules are there are no rules. You don't want to. You don't want to give
What is
Yeah.
a neutral number?
4.
3.
3?
zero.
Okay,
Zero's
3.
zero's a neutral.
I don't
number.
think
It's
0
right
is
there.
neutral.
Zero's at the crux. So if you can have if you can have positive numbers that go off into infinity, you can have negative numbers that go off into infinity, and that cross point, that crux, is 0. So that's neutral. Neither positive nor negative. It's a space of non-existence.
I'm voting neutral.
All right, so you're if so that okay, you are the drive stick indicator thingy in a car or the shifter. Can't-
The drive
you-
stick.
in the gear shifter of rankings, you're going with neutral.
Neutral. Yes, I like it.
Gotcha. Natalie, where you at? Put this shit in gear, Natalie. Tell us where you are.
They're not even on the radar.
I'm gonna let me just comment about your face so that everybody can understand. Natalie's looking up like she's deciding on whether or not to perform a hit on another a rival mobster. She's like, I don't know, maybe. Where you at, Natalie? What's the ranking? How many cannolis?
One cannoli. Like they're like no. Let's go to the next holiday. What's the next one?
Oh, she's ready to move on. She's looking in the future. Ashley gave it what? You gave it
2 cheeseburgers.
2 cheeseburgers. All right. So
Cheeseburgers?
Cheeseburger
No, make
spring
them
rolls.
hamburgers. Make them hamburgers.
oh, she's not even letting them have cheese.
They don't even deserve the cheese.
They don't even deserve the cheese.
Oh man! All right,
Done.
so I'm gonna disagree. Go figure, right? So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give this 17 guilt trips, and
Guilt trips?
and 1 martyr reference.
What kind of guilt trips? Is it like Catholic guilt trips
Why
or
you don't-
Jewish guilt trips?
Catholic guilt trips. Why don't you call me anymore? Huh? Why you don't call me anymore?
Wow.
Yeah. So you don't have time for your mother no
Two-way
more.
street.
You have time for your mother?
Two-way street, mother.
Oh.
That's true.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we're going there.
Cutthroat.
Are we lumping together our summer holidays? Our 4th of July, our Flag Day, our
Labor Day.
April
Labor
Fools.
Day. Man.
You know, some parents will tell their kids they're going to the
I'm sorry.
parks.
Flag Day,
Yeah, Flag Day's in there.
Father's Day,
Father's Day. That's a white space holiday.
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth has celebrations. Yeah. Gay Day.
The gay. Oh, okay. We have to rank the gays.
Yeah. Everybody. Well, I don't know. That's
Perfection.
racist.
You're welcome.
Perfection. That's your ranking.
Yep.
All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. January, you got a Gay Day ranking?
I'm still neutral.
Shit.
Okay. All right.
It's supposed to be one of us.
I know.
One Olaf.
Don't yuck her yum.
That's Mike.
Did she say one Olaf?
Where you at, Ashley, with this one?
That is a solid 77 Josh Gads.
Why are you bringing up Josh Gad?
Just to piss you off.
Yes.
Also, we talked about Olaf, so I was connected.
I inceptioned her.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with 2 snaps and a sachet.
Ooh.
What's a
I'm
sashay?
glad-
Oh, wow.
It's a dance move. It's a
Right.
ballet move.
Sachet, Shantae. I went to high school with them. Natalie got
Did
her
you take
confused look.
dance classes, Jonathan?
No, I was wanted
Just
to
ballet?
though. God, I wanted not ballet. I wanted to take jazz.
You wanted to take jazz?
I wanted to take jazz. They always had shiny pants. I like shiny pants.
Spirit fingers and shiny bands.
I love that idea.
Spirit Fingers is technically cheerleading.
I don't know what I was thinking. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we're sorry. We're
I'm
so sorry. We
Please
didn't mean
forgive
to.
me.
Yeah. Where does tap rank? Because I would love to have made noises with my shoes.
Tap is dance.
Yeah, I could do that too.
God.
Yeah, I know. We're way off. We're way off now again. All right, so I think we're into fall season now.
Ooh, the faves. So the
Thanksgiving.
weather starts changing. And
Oh.
also, food and wine comes back. A lot of things, a lot of good things are happening here.
Yeah, I like that you skipped all the other. You're like
We
flower and
skipped
garden. We
Independence
don't
Day.
care. No, we got it on
I
there.
mean,
We got the summer months in
okay,
there.
they're gonna do fireworks. Guess who does fireworks every day?
She's so indifferent right now. Let's get to the money shot here. The meat and potatoes. The fall holidays. Are we lumping them all together? Are we splitting them up?
No, you got to split the bitches up.
Okay. What's our first fall holiday?
Labor Day.
Labor Day. You celebrating Labor Day?
Yeah,
I mean, you get the day off.
absolutely.
What kind of gift are you getting me for Labor Day?
Ooh, zero labor.
I appreciate that.
Fun fact, I've started a honey-do list for him because he's been slacking on the normal chores. I'm saving it for labor.
Ooh.
See how I just muted her there? She can't do anything. We got rid of her real quick.
Unbelievable.
How many things are on the honey-do list? I want to know.
Wow, you're muted. Just text the chat.
Show me on your hands. Give me hand
Yeah,
signals.
hand signals. Blink twice if you're okay.
Okay,
7.
she's 7.
You guys are gonna have to start like a Trello or a OneNote so you can 6. You know, why don't you start a Trello? You should have a honey-do Trello. Oh yeah.
Maybe if I made
All right, so
me
what's our
spreadsheet.
next? What's our next holiday to go over?
An Excel sheet.
Yeah, project management Excel sheet.
Next holiday.
It's Halloween, bitches.
Halloween. So I like Halloween. I like this because I feel like this is the transition back into the holidays. So I give Halloween a strong 8 or 9. Like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, the weather starts to change. Still hot because it's Florida, but it's less hot.
And typically,
park-
like, not terribly crowded, right? Like, right around Halloween, it gets bad, but, like, the
Yeah.
month or so leading up to it, month or two even.
So
Yep,
what was your overall ranking? You said
She was
17.
thinking about it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd give it an 8. I'd give it an 8 because it also has points taken away because they close early for not so spooky. And as an annual pass holder, you know what? Now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm gonna have to give it a 7.5 because as an annual pass holder, I don't even get a discount to this ticketed event. You know, finishing that, I'm gonna drop it down to 7. It's at a 7 now.
It's a 7.
keeps getting lower. Drop it like it's hot. You know what? Your rating is like the Tower of Terror because you never know when it's going to drop.
Oh, I like that.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a TikTok trend. They're
Nice.
Like I dance like the Tower of
Good.
Terror because you never know where I'm going to drop it.
I like it.
It's a big,
You're
it's a-
really on a roll with the dad jokes,
That-
but Ashley's killing it more.
that's not my joke though. That's it.
Oh, dang! Did you? Oh my gosh! Did you see his chest puff up?
Immense offense.
His chest puffed up like challenge
You know what, though?
accepted.
I will say, Jonathan, great wife, because
10 out of 10.
you know her jokes are on par or even. I don't even want to say it, even better.
It's just scared. Like I love when
He was
I
like
love when-
looking, and I was so scared.
I love when you try to help yourself and you just dig yourself in a deeper hole.
I haven't
Like,
said
I
a
never
damn
would.
thing. I haven't said anything. I can't dig myself out and I can't make it any worse.
Well, I mean,
I'm just
would you
not
want
saying
a wife
anything.
like who just never had a sense of humor or like didn't crack good jokes?
And she sat quietly and is that what you're asking
I mean,
me?
I feel like you guys like shine together, right? Like
Oh, look at you trying to dig
like
yourself out of that hole.
two
Look at you.
beams of light, two beams
Two-
of light instead of just
Two lightsabers merging together.
yes.
We already ranked Gay Day.
Oh.
Don't worry about our swords. Natalie's holding. Let it out, Natalie. We haven't been canceled yet.
Too funny.
January. January. Where are we at? What's your ranking?
For the fall.
For Halloween.
For Halloween. Halloween. You know what? I'm having different feelings about Halloween as an adult than I did.
Are they positive or
Younger.
negative?
Well, I feel like after like trick or treat age, like your teens, like you're like, oh, Halloween, like I don't know, it falls out of favor.
For okay, are you talking in general or are you saying that it fell out of favor for you?
Well, see, I feel like when you're a kid, it's all about the candy, right? Like it's about dressing up and then the candy.
You like
And
candy
then-
corn? That's a Halloween candy.
I understand.
Oh, okay.
But as a teenager, like, do you really care about the candy as much as you did as a child?
It depends on the teenager because some people never grow out of it.
I don't know. I feel like when you're a teenager, it could be like some people still enjoy it, or some kids are like, no, I'm not doing that. That's for babies. But I
I
feel
think
as
Mhm.
as an adult, now that we've been to this annual Halloween party. It's pretty freaking cool.
Okay.
It is. It is. I like when people are committed and they go like above and beyond to really give you an immersive experience. Like it's Halloween.
So, what's your ranking for the parks at Halloween?
Parks Halloween.
She's
I don't
deep
have
in thought.
anything
Everyone's hanging on.
witty to say. Ashley, what would you say?
For Halloween, so as an adult, I think I like Halloween more than I did as a kid, and I think it's because I have the freedom and the flexibility and adult money to do what the fuck I want to do. And so again, I'm all about a theme, and I think most of the theme parks that we would visit during that time frame themes very, very well. And so again, I enjoy merch, I enjoy puns, I enjoy festivities and theming. And so Halloween for me ranks pretty dang high for those reasons. I could care less about the crowds. It's just nice to look forward to something, you know what I mean? And so while the park is escapism, I think when you get into a big holiday season, which, Halloween pretty much kicks that off as far as full immersion, I feel like. So Halloween is probably a strong 99 skeletons.
Ooh, 99 skeleton.
Also, another park has a spookier event, and it's the time of year I get to torture my husband for one night only.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, the next holiday.
Oh shit.
You're not even going to rank it?
Right.
I'm going to give it negative 374 Michael Myerses.
Oh. Tell us why.
Because Michael Myers chases him out of all the rooms.
Yo, I'm so fucking mad at that.
Is there like a trauma? Like, was there just
Yes.
one Halloween where something terrible happened?
Yeah, it's every Halloween when we go to Universal for Halloween Horror Nights.
But
Every
like as
year.
a child, like does it start in childhood or just it started in adulthood?
I don't.
We
I
talked
don't-
about this earlier. It started in 2018.
Fuck you. With the Killer Clowns.
The Killer
That was
Clowns.
what was there that year? Killer Clowns, and that was Stranger Things.
That was
year.
probably
Well,
Stranger
that's Stranger Things.
Well, I thought Stranger Things didn't come until a few years later.
It might have been like 2019 when Stranger Things hit.
That makes sense. I thought that was pandemic stuff.
Maybe because the HHN 30 was supposed to be in the pandemic year. I don't know, but I thought like there was there might have been a Stranger Things scare zone because we went through the Killer Clowns house, but then when I ran into that lady,
Oh, no, you're right. 2018.
when I hit that lady's vagina on the way out with my face, that was after pushing the arcade button. That was related to Stranger Things. So that was a thing. All right. So yeah, not a fan of that. What comes after that?
Technically, after that is Thanksgiving, but I don't.
Do they
Does-
do things at the park?
What happens from after that is a transition into Christmas.
Christmas?
Yes.
How
Yes.
are we
Not
ranking
God.
Christmas? How are you gonna rank Christmas there, Natalie?
Christmas would be a strong 10 if it weren't for previously mentioned benefits that we lack. I don't know. I do like I like the transition. I make it a point, even if it's like really busy in life, even if we go one time just so we can see it decorated. I like the vibe. It feels like, I guess, the closest you can get to feeling like a kid again, like in a really magical world. I like it. I'll give it a 10. A 9.5. I'll give it a 9.5.
Okay. January.
10 Sandy Claus.
Oh, I like that. Way to bring it around the IP. I love it. Ashley?
Yeah, I like it. I would say.
Not as much as Christmas.
I
I mean, not as much as Halloween.
no.
I said it.
No, I think I personally do like Christmas better. I don't think we've gotten to do as much as we would like at Disney during Christmas time.
What was your ranking, Ashley?
A 126.
Just
Ooh.
a single 26 or
126?
126?
126.
Okay. All right. I'd like to give it, in the history of mankind, if we were to keep track of every individual snowflake, I'd like to give it that.
You know.
Oh,
Wait,
you're such a
what's the
special
final
little
score?
snowflake.
What's that?
I said he's a special little snowflake.
Oh, little snowflake.
I just love Christmas.
I love snowflakes.
The Grinchmas.
I've never seen a snowflake.
The Grinchmas Spectacular. Interacting with the Grinch has to be the best character meet and greet experience I've ever had. The Santa at Disney Springs is phenomenal. They definitely do, like, what do they call it? The Snope at Disney Springs. For the past couple years, they've done Snope after dark. The different sweet treats that pop out. The idea that you can go to the parks and have some hot cocoa and wear something a little more festive and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you can actually wear those Disney jerseys.
Oh yeah.
Because you can't wear those in the summer.
No, you can't even wear those. You can't wear them in the fall either.
Yeah.
You got to just hit it in middle of December. And then once a year, Ashley and I go to a December meetup, and that is a very pleasant time.
But it's already decorated for Christmas, right?
Correct. Everything is decorated for Christmas.
Christmas is your favorite. You're so cute.
This Halloween.
Yeah, the meetup is probably my favorite event that we've done during the holidays.
Interesting.
That might be the only time when I hold your hand.
But you what?
That I hold her hand while we sip warm butterbeer and listen to Celestina Warbeck. So do we have a consensus on the best
holiday to go?
The best holiday to go?
I mean, I think it's everyone has their own, and then you want us to have a vote. Is that what do you?
Oh, you don't have to vote. What do you
just want to eat?
Overall, what's the best in Natalie's world? What's the best time to go? What's the best holiday to visit?
I'm gonna have to say Christmas. I enjoy it for Christmas.
That's a surprise for me. I didn't see that one coming.
Christmas, and hopefully, if you get cool weather, that's even better.
Yeah, the last few years we've gone to the meetup and it's been like cold, like not even chilly, but like straight up cold. And that just makes it all the better because you don't get too many of those days in South Florida.
This is true.
What about you,
This is
January?
true.
You have a number one.
Christmas too. The weather is amazing. Because Halloween can be hot.
Mm-hmm. Or wet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can rain and get even more humid. And the sun will be down and you're still sweating. Like sweat dripping down you
Ugh.
at nighttime. So Christmas,
Yeah.
it's a beloved holiday. They go all out on decoration and the weather.
Yeah. It is. I like it.
Yeah, I'd agree. Christmas is probably, and not because it's Christmas, but just because again of the theming and the merchandise and the overall, feeling in the air, so to speak. People are just a little bit nicer.
The vibe.
Yeah, the vibe. Absolutely. The atmosphere. Yeah, for sure. Because I could do with or without Christmas these days.
Because it's like a generous time, right? A giving time.
The actual holiday itself doesn't speak to me anymore, and it hasn't for some time. But I think, again, that vibe, that atmosphere in that time frame makes it overall better. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Holly jolly time.
The music, the lights, again, people are just a little less shitty usually.
That's
Usually, if you're lucky. If they're not Grinches.
Right.
Just kidding.
You get a couple of those.
Scrooges.
For me, it's Christmas, of course. I don't have to,
Of course.
I didn't have any doubt.
Halloween's a close second, though, because nothing brings me joy the way your terror does.
I like that. I support it.
I wish I could show you guys. There's just nothing like it. There's just something about seeing a man who is arguably a man, 6'3".
Arguably,
muscular.
It's not up for debate. How are you like?
No, that's what I'm
this
saying. Like,
person-
it's not even
you could-
questionable.
You could challenge his manliness.
But there are
That's
some
what
humans where
arguably
you
means.
could challenge their manliness. My point was, this is undeniable. You are a man. You are a caveman. You are. When the apocalypse comes, I'm going where you are. But not if there are zombies.
Because then you're just going to slow her down.
Yeah.
I'm not going to slow her down. Let me be clear about that. One of us is built to pick it. I ain't slowing down. We got.
I just hope we get the slow zombies.
I like.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, you think there's two different speeds?
Yeah, different movies have different speeds.
They just need to, they need to
She's
get
not
those
lying. She's
carbs.
absolutely right.
Well, they're on the keto diet, so they move slower.
There's like superhuman ones, and there's
can't.
like really slow ones.
Yeah, cardio, cardio, cardio. That's rule number one, right?
Like, can I please get the Shaun of the Dead type of zombies?
Oh my God, it's not the Shaun of
If
the
you're
Dead.
picking, yeah. I'm yeah. I just ooh, interesting. All right. On that note, shall we wrap it up?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the DANK Pod. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share wherever you listen. Send your feedback and questions to us at thedankpod@gmail.com. Join us next week when we chat about hidden gems of the parks. Until next time, stay dank.